I'm Ramses Barden with Soul Glow Sports. I played 6 years in the NFL, 5 with the New York Giants, won a Super Bowl in 2012, and I'm back home in Pasadena, to deliver Soul Glow Sports, football, and dance camp. I'm from Pasadena. We're actually here in Farnsworth Park. This was our rivalry park when I was growing up. I played in Loma Alta, and we never quite seemed to be able to beat the Farnsworth All-Star team. Maybe one year, but I have some tough memories down at that baseball diamond. I am from the area. I am from Pasadena. I went to Linda Vista for elementary. That's Pasadena Unified through and through, right next to the Rose Bowl. I gotta say, R.I.P. to Linda Vista. It was shut down some years ago and moved a little bit, but now my school is a park. I'm okay with that as long as people have access to the same things that I had access to. A beautiful field, great trees, opportunity and place to play. I think that's wonderful. After Linda Vista, I matriculated into Flintridge Prep, where I received a partial scholarship to play sports, and as a scholar, I received the President's Award from Bill Clinton when I graduated 6th grade, and I was expected to be a pretty good basketball player as well as a pretty strong student. And I think that the balance between sports and athletics gave me an opportunity to develop wholly, totally, so as not to become single-faceted or pigeon-held to any particular job, career, or even sport. So Flintridge Prep is a phenomenal academy. It's a phenomenal institution of learning, as there are many in the Pasadena area, and there are many in the Pasadena Unified School System. But Flintridge Prep being a private high school in La Cañada was a little bit different from the upbringing that I'm familiar with, or I was familiar with, in terms of diversity, in terms of scholastic rigor, in terms of personal expectation. It was just a different new environment that I had to adjust to personally before I was able to be comfortable and be successful. An example would be, we know that the demographics from city to city, from town to town change, even here locally in the greater Pasadena area, Altadena area. And I didn't find too many people that looked like me at Flintridge Prep. I actually remember counting when I was in 7th grade, 14 people that I identified as black out of a school that had probably about 550 kids. There was 14 that I identified as being African American or black or of color or Nubian or Kamitu, whatever the going phrase is these days. And that was an adjustment for me. I learned quickly that it was not important how many people I went to school with that looked like me, but it was important that I was able to maintain a diverse group of friends. So that included friends from my new school, friends from older grades, who some of them did look like me, and also maintaining friends, acquaintances, and relationships from places like the Boys and Girls Club, from the Aquatic Center, from Loma Alta Park, Jackie Robinson Park. I'm here in Farnsworth Park now, having a little bit of a crisis because we never were able to beat them on the baseball field. But it was extremely important for me as a student and as an athlete to find familiarity with the people with whom I spent the most time. So after high school, I went to Cal Poly. I received a scholarship, full scholarship, to play football. I thought it was going to be basketball, but it just goes to show you that when we are disciplined about learning, disciplined about challenging ourselves daily in sport, arts, or academics, then not only are we improving at the task at hand, we're actually simultaneously improving at a variety of other tasks. That's actually called transference during learning. That's coined by an author named Souza. He's got a book called How the Brain Learns. It's not a new concept, but he actually has explained it in a pretty cool fashion. So we understand that practicing football or practicing performing arts or dance will immediately open our body's awareness to be able to perform better at other tasks, other sports, other arts. I played 4 full seasons and then 2 partials. So I got credit for a full 5th year. Having got injured, I actually had sprained my meniscus or something like that, MCL, and I got credit for that full season after getting hurt at the beginning of the year. And then the following season, I was picked up by the Bills for preseason training camp, released by the Bills, picked up by the Jaguars in Jacksonville, and then I was released at the end of preseason. And that was the last time I was on an NFL roster. Most important lesson I learned in the NFL is that we have to understand and master our bodies in order to be successful. So as I have transitioned out of the NFL and found entrepreneurial paths for myself to make money and also serve the community from which I came, we've established Soul Goal Sports Mindful Fitness, which is a curriculum of muscle and joint activation, as well as a series of expanding physical awareness, expanding hand-eye coordination, and expanding balance in athletics as well as the performance. This is our 2nd year of official operation, and we have our 2nd annual football and dance camp this upcoming Saturday, June 25th, at Jackie Robinson Park in Pasadena. And we expect to feature a number of known celebrities, professional experts, celebrity dance choreographers who will actually spend their precious time and volunteer their time to teach some of Pasadena's youth some of the fundamental concepts in dance, football, even basketball, balance, awareness, and leadership skills. We'll also provide food, nutrition. We'll also provide some games and activities for the parents. We have crafted this experience over the last couple of years to be a comprehensive and complete opportunity for the community to stretch themselves, to literally glow hard and grow into their own art, their own professions, their own familiarity of expression.